So frustrating. GPS took me to someplace in the middle of downtown Richmond, 6 miles of range left, and my fiance's is 8 miles away. So I have to stop and grab a charge, which is going to make me late. So now I got to go to some random level 3 place. I don't even know what network it's on. Very frustrating. I've only got a few hours to get there because later tonight we're supposed to go to Virginia Beach to spend time with their parents. Now I'm also supposed to get these wedding centerpieces to my fiance so that she can approve. Well, I've got to get one centerpiece to my fiance. I've got to get these test wedding piece centerpieces to my fiance so she can decide which size I need to make. Obviously, I'll make the real ones a little bit better than I made these. So I've got about 180 miles that I have to cover today in only a short amount of time. And usually that wouldn't be a problem, except I totally forgot to charge my motorcycle last night. And I don't have enough battery to get to Richmond in one go. Oh, forgot to grab the trash. Heated gear. I'm sitting here trying to turn on my heated gear and it's not turning on. And I'm like, what, why is my stuff not working? And I'm like, oh, did my bike mess up? Did it fail? And then I remembered I took the fuse out of the fuse protector because I had it on my other bike to test it out last night. So now I'm going to be on the coldest the coldest part of this ride, which is up on the Blue Ridge Parkway, increased elevation, without heated gear, because there's no like auto zone between here and the next valley. So unfortunately it's going to be a very cold ride for me. All right, so at this point, I know that I don't have enough range to make it to this charger over those mountains. So I'm gonna pull an audible. I'm gonna go to another town that's further north. It's a little out of my way, but it's out of Walmart, so I can charge and go inside and get a fuse for my heated gear, and then I'm just going to take the highway all the way to Richmond, or the interstate all the way to Richmond. It's still winter here in Virginia, so hopefully there's no really bad headwinds, because that would really kill my range. But essentially I'd be hopscotching from charger to charger. Should be okay. Should. So we'll see. And we get to test how the Harley-Davidson heated gear performs on the interstate. Never done that yet. I know that it works at lower speeds, but we'll see how it holds up going down the interstate in winter. And it's currently 25 degrees outside, so we'll see. Have heated gear now. Now we just gotta wait for the bike to charge. 48%. Debating on how much or what I should charge to. Let's see how it's really windy. if I'm going over those mountains, looks like the wind's coming this way. It's really going to affect range. Don't need to top off completely, but I've got a little bit of time, so I probably will. Alright, so at 22% battery remaining, got 22 miles. I don't know how much further it is to Jennifer's. But I gotta be quick. That ate up a bunch of time. They couldn't find it originally. It's now 2:40. That gives me 20 minutes left to get home. 15 miles left. 22 miles of range. That'll be a close call. So frustrating. GPS took me to someplace in the middle of downtown Richmond. Of course, it's broken. I think this is just another example of how the infrastructure for electric vehicles is not ready, and that is what is holding the progression of electric vehicles back. And what's really bad is that that was a public charging station, which I would assume that the city of Richmond has paid for, and it doesn't even work. And looking on PlugShare, it's just months and months and months of the hardware being broken. So I completely understand the frustration of people when it comes to the American government, at least, of how much it's being pushed down people's throats. But how can you expect people to buy electric vehicles or adopt it when your own charging infrastructure is broken? Tell you what, I hate EVgo's pricing structure, but at least they're dependable.